This is my Momo Corsa aftermarket steering wheel for my NC Miata with the Alex Engineering cruise control kit, and I love this thing. There's something about an aftermarket steering wheel that just makes your car feel more special to you. The touch points are always important in cars, especially in interiors, and I know a lot of people are a little timid about installing a steering wheel that doesn't have an airbag or taking your steering wheel off entirely. And luckily, being a car enthusiast is all about having options. Car parts have options. And you could pick the aftermarket steering wheel, you could pick the aftermarket OEM-esque steering wheel like the Cypher, or you don't have to replace anything at all. You can just add something and make your steering wheel even better. And that is where steering wheel wraps come in. So you guys have seen me do this previously on the GTI videos, because I hope you're watching the GTI videos as well. But we installed the same brand wrap. This is like MeWant or whatever. They all come from the same place. This one I ordered off of AliExpress for $15 total, shipped to the door and everything. And it comes with all the exact same stuff that comes in the kit that I paid $60 for. So save yourself some money and just find it on Amazon or find it on AliExpress. They're all the exact same. But I got a OEM steering wheel here. This is not my old one, but it is a Mod's car's old one. I actually traded him my old Cypher wheel. This is totally OEM NC1, and it is ratty on the top. And yeah, it needs to be freshened up. So I figured, let's get this. I'll make a video on this for you guys of installing the wrap, because some people are a little scared to do it, I suppose, especially taking off your steering wheel. So you don't have to take off your steering wheel. This one has already been taken off. Doing this on the GTI with the steering wheel on was pretty annoying. So I would recommend taking the steering wheel off if you're gonna do this. It's really easy, and I'll show you guys what to do to take it off. But let's get our tools all out and ready for our workspace, and we will just dive right into this. All right, so it's pretty easy to do all of this. You only need just 2 tools to take your actual steering wheel off, and 1 extra because we're gonna be taking off the insides of the plastic. So if you are looking at your steering wheel in your car, on the back side of the steering wheel is a little plug here and a little plug there. Just pop each of the plugs out. It's pretty easy to do just with your fingernails. And before you do this, make sure your battery is disconnected for sure. And then take your 10mm, and inside each of the little plug holes are just 2 bolts that hold your airbag in. And then your airbag comes right out, and then there will be connections on the back of it. There's 3, 2 for the airbag and then 1 for your horn. You'll need like a little pick to get the clips out of the airbag itself, but once you do that, they just pull right out. So take this out carefully, set it aside so it doesn't explode in your face. Once you get everything disconnected, you're gonna have your steering wheel attached with a nut. And I think it's a 19 or a 21 or 17, I can't remember exactly, but you'll want a big breaker bar or big wrench, something to get this thing off, and then hit your steering wheel a few times and it should slide right out. And then, now that you've got everything taken out, we're gonna take out the steering wheel controls. So for that, we just need a flathead screwdriver. And that will release the little clamshell on the back. You kind of have to finagle it a little bit because everything is still pressure fit together. And then inside there's 2 little plastic tabs that you'll push those out. And then tabs are right here. You should be able to, it's sort of hard to do, but if you can get both sides at the same time, then your little plastic clamshell will come off the back. Just be sure about the wires on the inside aren't hooked. And then on the back of the steering wheel are the last Phillips head screws to take out to get your steering wheel controls out and your bottom trim piece on the wheel. All right, and now we have a bare steering wheel, except for this. All right, and now we have a bare steering wheel, so we can get started on our wrapping. And I am gonna time lapse most of this because there's absolutely no way you guys wanna watch me do this. My recommendation is to get your phone and pick out some music to listen to because this process does take a while. It's just pretty tedious. So your kit comes with the little spatula thing. If you have other picks, definitely go get them. Just plastic ones though, don't get anything metal. A double-sided tape, and it comes with our thread and 2 needles. So really not that much stuff that you need, but of course the most important thing is our steering wheel wrap. And I went with the yellow stitching with the perforated sides and the regular leather on the top with the little apex line thing. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm just gonna get this all lined up, make sure it fits. And the kit is cut in a way that if you line it up with all the seams on your OEM steering wheel, it will be directly in the center, so everything will line up the way you need it to. Looks like it's fitting properly, so I think we can go ahead and get going on this. Okay, and after many hours, we've finally got this thing all sewn up. And I'm really happy with the way it came out. You know, I'm not like a seamstress or anything, but this is pretty easy to do. Basically, you have the 2 lines of thread on each half of the steering wheel cover, and you just thread in between each one of those back and forth, over and over, all the way around. Yeah, I spent a few hours on this for sure. And I thought doing this off the car would be easier. It's way easier to do it in the car. So just find a cool day, find some shade, and just hang out in your garage all day because it's way easier to do it that way. I had a lot of trouble holding the string on one side, the string on the other, because the string gets all twisted and things like that. It's probably pretty cheap thread, but it kept getting twisted and then would get all goofed up. But we're all done with the big part, so let's throw it all back together. All right, and so if you wanted a freshened up steering wheel, that actually looks really nice. I wish I would have done that previously. The OEM wheel with the wrap and the nice colored stitching. Imagine if you had like matching stitching or door pulls. Pick up a set of matching door pulls to your wrap. We have yellow. Easy as that. For $15 and less, in some cases, you can totally refresh your steering wheel to have something that looks and feels aftermarket while retaining all of your airbags and steering wheel controls. So this was a fun project. I'm obviously not installing it on my car, but I'm a parts hoarder, so I'm gonna just keep it and see where it ends up in the future. But yeah, really huge things. I guess you can kind of see behind me. Really huge things coming for the Miata. One is on the car, one is not. If you guys have been following the channel, you'll know that I sold my Honda Fit track car, which means I had freed up some money to do something that I know I'm excited about, but I think you guys are gonna be stoked too. So stay tuned, go down below, hit subscribe if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, let me know if you've done a steering wheel wrap, and I will see you guys in the next one.